Brought to you by...
You have the power, a sorrow you devour. Conquer your thirst and master the universe. Make run into.
Faker alert. Faker alert. Faker alert. Imposter warning. Low-budget knockoff in progress. In the year 2026, Mockbuster Films studio The Asylum has released a motion picture with the sound-alike title Master of the Universe. Do not be fooled. This film has zero connection to the beloved intellectual property from the Mattel Toy Company.
We're going down! That's what she said!
Thank you for your attention to this matter.
And the Masters of the Universe!
Who are you?
I am He-Man.
Maybe you should have transformed yourself into a chef, because your food is lousy.
He-Man. 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 By the power of Grayskull, I have the power!
How could you not have the power at 3 a.m.? Some of us have to wake up in 3 hours! Say!
Masters of the Universe.
Masters of the Universe.
Have you seen Skeletor? Skeletor lives there. Whatever.
Skeletor's not my favorite.
Mr. Burns and Skeletor.
I am Skeletor. What's a Skeletor?
I've got it! Gay Robin Hood.
Yes!
Oh my gosh, that's what it is!
Martha Stewart.
He-Man, Master of the Universe.
Poses a very difficult ethical dilemma. Do I deliver the package to its rightful owner, or do I open it up and see if it contains He-Man?
He-Man! Skeletor is his enemy.
It's the Masters of the Universe collection.
He-Man, Skeletor has captured Castle Grayskull.
We must stop his evil power. Here I am, Skeletor.
Skeletor is getting away!
We got call!
Yes, I saw the Masters of the Universe film, and by the time I actually get around to editing and posting this video,
the film is currently available on Amazon Prime.
What I'm about to say will greatly affect the tone of the rest of this video. Aside from a couple of jokes that I felt didn't quite land and perhaps didn't need to be in the film at all, maybe they went a little overboard with the whole Fisto thing.
Ah, my foolish friends.
He's back all right, but I'd sure like to fist him.
Holy crap!
There is no such thing as too many Fisto jokes. No such heroes don't believe that there are too many Fisto jokes. And if you do, that's probably on you.
I do love Fisto. He was always one of my favorite figures when I was a kid. You know, before I was corrupted and the name made me giggle.
Giggle snort.
A few things that I wasn't quite fond of were some of the character designs. Goatman is an obscure character who only appeared in one storybook in 1985. Then he finally received an action figure almost 30 years later in 2014 from the Masters of the Universe Classics line. Eventually appearing once again in the Netflix Motu Revelations series. The design for the 2026 Goatman is definitely a don't goat. Definitely, obviously, not the greatest of all time. I'm not quite sure what they were going for with that white stuff on his face, if it's like tribal paint or a birthmark or tattoo of some kind.
The white stuff.
But I think if they had gotten rid of that, this would have been a pretty sweet design for this character.
Well, I just think me.
Also wasn't that crazy about
Neck and neck.
at least visually. The character was fun.
Mr. Allen! It's Adam, dude.
But he was too streamlined. I kind of prefer the chunky armor of the original.
Hey, put your neck away.
We're heading into conflict territory here.
He-Man, I should have known. He-Man,
Halt or face the evil hook of Trapjaw.
Straight not included. Stop talking.
That hook won't stop He-Man.
Don't see how you were gonna stop me. Yeah.
He's a psycho side out Trapjaw.
Yes, Trapjaw is in this movie, and he is magnificent. He is not just one of my favorite Motu characters of all time, he is also one of my favorite fictional characters of all time. I don't know, there's just something about his design and the colors. It just clicked the first time I saw him in the Odegaard's toy department. I tried to find a photo of this local hardware store from my youth, but all I could find was this really cool double-decker bus that they had. My kindergarten class got to take a field trip on it one time. Where was I? Beastman and Spikor are kind of terrifying monsters. I'm sure if I was a kid, they might have even given me nightmares. However, the movie action figures did them pretty dirty.
What are we doing? What's going on?
This brings us to the elephant in the castle. Jared Leto as Skeletor. He's alright.
Tanya shall witness mine eyes.
Personally, I have been anti-Leto since his Jordan Catalano days on My So-Called Life.
No, don't like that.
I prefer my Skeletor to be a little more nasal. My favorite Skeletor being the one from the early 2000s animated series.
I believe I'm going to gag.
Leto's skull face was deeper, more regal. Dare I say Shakespearean? Although sometimes he reminded me more of Dr. Frankenfurter.
So, come up to the lab and see what's on the slab.
Seriously, fuck Jared Leto.
Well, how about that?
Alison Brie is Skeletor's second-in-command, Evil Lynn.
You know, I always thought your name was Evelyn. It's weird. All this time it's been Evil Lynn.
Pretty clever, right?
Alison Brie has a habit of making everything she's in better just by being in it.
Teach me how to understand Christmas. Show me how to open a box.
Annie's pretty young, we try not to sexualize her.
As Evil Lynn, she is wonderfully cheeky.
That's it. I finished.
Of course, my lord.
When I raise my fist like that, I'm done.
Yes.
That is the crescendo.
Though I wish she'd had a little more evil menace. But she's not exactly given a ton of screen time either. So she is here mostly as a delightfully evil sorceress. I have been a He fan since I was 8 years old. Now, back then, all I had were the toys, because for whatever reason, the Filmation series was not airing in my neck of the woods.
No, you're whistling up the wrong neck of the woods.
I was able to see the Secret of the Sword movie, which did run in theaters. And even back then, you could rent a few of the episodes on VHS. But on the occasions that I was allowed to choose a movie to rent, I usually didn't want to waste it on a single episode of He-Man. Then, when I was in high school, the Filmation series did begin airing on the USA Cartoon Express, which basically acted as a facility where worn-out cartoons went to retire.
All aboard!
I did catch a few of the episodes then, but I slowly began to realize that maybe it was a good thing that 8-year-old Travis had been spared from exposure to this series. I mean, sure, there are a few gems in those 130 episodes, but there are definitely a lot of stinkors.
Dude, what the hell?
I have been enjoying the new Tales from Eternia series, which drops new episodes every Friday right here on YouTube. These are animated shorts that are about 4 minutes or so each, but I kind of love these simplified character designs. And I'd love to have a Beastman action figure in this style. And it has some legitimately funny moments.
Justice! Heroism! Is he just saying random hero words? Teachable moments.
But if you didn't like this 2026 movie, you're probably not going to care for Tales from Eternia either. Casting Nicholas Galitzine as He-Man almost seems like casting Jim from The Office as Captain America. This almost happened, by the way.
I heard that you screen tested for Captain America.
I was probably 16th choice for Captain America.
I mean, you got pretty close.
Yeah, I got to the suit. It was a pretty big day for me. I was nerding out completely. First of all, I love those Marvel movies. I love superheroes. This guy comes up and they give you the suit. You get it. They give you the suit, and I was actually putting the suit on, and I was like, oh my God, this is so amazing. I got about right to my waist. I was still shirtless, feeling pretty good about myself.
Jim, you're 6'11", and you weigh 90 pounds. Gumby has a better body than you.
I am Gumby, damn it!
Boom. Roasted.
And through the hallway came Chris Hemsworth dressed as Thor, and he was like, you all right, mate? And I went, no, I'm not. I went, I'm good. This is stupid. That's okay. I'm not Captain America. It's fine.
Well.
Hey, Dwight.
Do not mess with me.
Okay, sounds good.
Stop acting like an idiot.
Sitting in my office with a plate of grilled bacon.
Now, of course, He-Man has had many faces.
Someone say many faces?
No.
There's no reason to be rude about this.
Buzz off. No, not you either. Get out. I wasn't really familiar with Galitzine before seeing the film, which I think worked in his favor because it eliminates the whole, oh, it's that guy thing that can happen when you cast known actors in roles like this. He was pretty great in The Sheep Detectives, which is definitely my favorite of the Knives Out films.
You've done it again, sir.
Excellent.
You know, you have to go through the back door to get to where you want to go.
Yeah.
That's an expression people say, Nicholas.
I have zero complaints about Camila Mendes as Teela. I had seen some of Riverdale, so it was just kind of fun to watch her going from playing Veronica Lodge to playing Teela, Warrior Goddess. We do get to see a lot of her relationship with Adam, perhaps setting up what's yet to come.
Let's move on.
Thank you very much. Thank you so much.
Idris Elba as the palace's man-at-arms.
How does it feel this time around? You ain't the heartthrob. Hold on.
I haven't been the heartthrob for a few years, actually.
I am aware of the effect I have on women.
Well, this is a version of Man-at-Arms that we've never really seen before.
You want me to play Duncan? I said, but he's white. And they were like, yeah, we don't care about that. Who cares about that? And that was like a real unblock for me.
This Man-at-Arms has failed at his mission and has become an armored shell of his old self. It feels a little rushed, kind of crammed into the movie, but we do see Duncan receive a little redemption.
Who's the demon, Adam?
He's the bad guy.
Upon release of the trailer, there was much concern about how much of this movie was going to take place on Earth. Were we going to get a replay of the '87 Dolph Lundgren movie? No, you will not. During the 2-hour and 20-minute runtime of this film, I'd say maybe 15 minutes, if even that, takes place on Earth. The film opens with about a 10-minute prelude on Eternia, detailing how Prince Adam gets sent to Earth. Then we catch up with him there as an adult, and then it's back to Eternia for the rest of the film. I did find it kind of strange that they gave Adam his sister's origin. Kind of. I mean, Adora was kidnapped by Hordak and taken to Etheria. In the new movie, much like Kal-El, Prince Adam is shipped off to the planet Earth. Unlike Superman, he eventually gets to return to his home planet. Now, I bet you're wondering, does this movie acknowledge Adam's twin sister, Adora? As you can imagine, some folks were not happy about this take on the source material. I kind of felt it worked pretty well. Some old school fans like to claim that their favorite version of He-Man is the one that was in the first 4 mini-comics that came with the original action figures.
I don't believe you.
Still, some people just wanted a grimmer, more serious version of Masters of the Universe. I remember when I went to see the movie 300, I left the theater thinking how great a Masters of the Universe movie in that style might look. Particularly because of some of the creature design that we saw in that film. 20 years later, I'm not real sure that I want to see a Motu 300 style. Zack Snyder's He-Man?
Thank you, no.
No, thank you.
As I mentioned early on, some of the humor in this movie did not quite land for me. However, one thing I felt that really did work revolved around some of the goofier character names. Ram-Man, Mechanic, Fisto. We get to find out that these were all names assigned to these people by Adam based on his childhood memories of Eternia. Viewers felt that this was a way of mocking the source material and its fans.
Why do I surround myself with fools?
I kind of see this movie as more of a love letter to those fans, the old ones who grew up with this stuff and the new ones who are just discovering these characters. Director Travis Knight pulled from almost every version of Masters of the Universe there has ever been. The classic Filmation series, the '87 movie, black and white comic strips, the mini-comics that came with the action figures. There's something in this movie for every Motu fan. This movie has got a few needle drops in it. Some you might expect, but then there's one that really pays off an earlier moment in the film.
Hey, cool sword, Highlander.
Yeah, nice sword there. What even are you, Highlander?
There can be only one.
The film's composer, Daniel Pemberton, even brought in Queen's Brian May to assist with the score, which, yes, does give this movie a slight Flash Gordon feel. It really is kind of like Flash Gordon meets Guardians of the Galaxy with the appropriate amount of Grayskull nostalgia.
What kind of feeling?
Like I said, I give it a 4 out of 5 stars. I might even bump that up a bit, maybe a half star or even a full 5 stars. As I said, the film is now currently available to watch on Amazon Prime. Some of you may also be aware that the film did not do great at the box office. I'm not sure if this has ever been proven or not. There were some stories that some of the bigger theater chains were kind of giving it wonky screening times because it was an Amazon-produced film. I know that certainly seemed to be the case for the AMC theaters where I live. From what I do understand, the film was doing really well for Amazon Prime streaming. So I think there's likely chance of getting more. We probably just won't see theatrical releases for it anymore. I wouldn't mind seeing a few more projects, maybe a series about Man-at-Arms or an anthology series kind of going into some of these crazy characters' origin stories. I'd actually like to know more about Adam's time on Earth from when he arrived to when we catch back up with him as an adult. How did he navigate Earth during those formative years? Who took care of him? Did anybody wonder where this frickin' kid came from? Looking through the Masters of the Universe toy I had within reach, I stumbled across this action figure of Skeletor as Mumra. Skelra. Not a very creative name, in my opinion. This is from the recent Masters of the Universe Thundercats crossover line. It's a very cool looking action figure. Reminded me that years ago, I actually started to work on a video about the Masters of the Universe Thundercats crossover comics from DC. I had a script and everything. Unfortunately, the furthest I got with that project was creating this opening.
I am Adam, Prince of Eternia and defender of the secrets of Castle Grayskull. Fabulous secret powers were revealed to me the day I held aloft my magic sword and said, "Thundercats,
Thundercats are on the move. Thundercats are loose. He-Man.
Masters of the Universe versus.
Pretty cool, huh? So those are my thoughts on Masters of the Universe 2026. I am working on more videos. There's an update video that I've been working on since before I started this one. I've got some other projects I'd like to tell you about, so be on the lookout for that.
I can't remember when I've had a more pleasant day. Until we meet again.
Thanks for watching.
You have the manners of a goat. And you smell like a dung heap.